welcome back to Jumping Day 2. We're going to hear another story from the Bible about Esther today, and Forky will be with us later on as well, which is great. Can't wait. Over to Andrew, anything else you want to say?
I just want to say, get stuck in, get involved today, because it's going to be really fun. We have had a really great time filming it, and I hope that you at home are having a really great time tuning in and watching it. Do remember as well, we've got a post service today. Do remember for tomorrow to send a letter to our post person at jumpinpostservice@gmail.com. There we go, I forgot it for a second.
And don't forget to vote for the Leaders Challenge either, because that's really good and really important.
That's a good one. Yeah, you'll see later. I fell victim to something today. You'll see later.
Okay, good to see you. Bye.
Guys, very important, remember to vote for who you want to do the Leaders Challenge in the comment section below, and remember to give that bell a like. But yeah, their pictures are going to appear and you vote for the one you want. Also, do you know that I work in this bar? Customer advisor. Grant Road.
For the Leaders Challenge. Also up next is Forky's sketch. Thank you.
Good morning, boys and girls. It's me, Forky. Really great to see you all here. Thank you for joining us for another day. Well, yesterday I had such a great day learning about Gideon and how God took this guy Gideon with his big army and he stretched him. And you know, he reduced Gideon's army from 32,000 men to just 300. And God was teaching Gideon that he was in control and that if he trusted God, that God would help him. It was such an awesome story, and I hope that you guys really enjoyed it. And today we are learning about a really special girl called Esther. I cannot wait to hear about her. Let's hear some about Esther.
Woody, I'm so glad to see you. Mwah. I've missed you, but I've had the best adventure. You know, I lived in an antique store and I helped lots of toys buy new kids. And then I lived in a park and I helped all the lost toys survive. Oh, Forky, you're looking kind of shocked. Have you ever had an adventure? I'm scared of adventures. Oh, Forky, sometimes you just gotta be brave and do what you gotta do. I'm sure you've got an adventure. Well, I kind of feel that living here in Bonnie's room's an adventure. I'm scared to be away from my friends in the bin, but I believe Bonnie made me for a special job and I just have to do it. Oh, Forky, you are so brave. You just gotta do it. You know, I believe that Bonnie made you and placed you in her bedroom for such a time as this. You know, there once was a girl in the Bible. Her name was Esther, and she had to leave her family and marry a king. She had a special adventure to do, and it was part of God's plan. Well, let's go to our drama team and hear all about it.
This is Esther. She was a normal Jewish villager brought up by her cousin Mordecai. She loved God and she was very beautiful. The king of Persia met her and thought she was so beautiful that he would make her his queen.
Woody, I'm so glad to see you. Mwah. I've missed you, but I've had the best adventure. You know, I lived in an antique store and I helped lots of toys buy new kids. And then I lived in a park and I helped all the lost toys survive. Oh, Forky, you're looking kind of shocked. Have you ever had an adventure? I'm scared of adventures. Oh, Forky, sometimes you just gotta be brave and do what you gotta do. I'm sure you've got an adventure. Well, I kind of feel that living here in Bonnie's room's an adventure. I'm scared to be away from my friends in the bin, but I believe Bonnie made me for a special job and I just have to do it. Oh, Forky, you are so brave. You just gotta do it. You know, I believe that Bonnie made you and placed you in her bedroom for such a time as this. You know, there once was a girl in the Bible. Her name was Esther, and she had to leave her family and marry a king. She had a special adventure to do, and it was part of God's plan. Well, let's go to our drama team and hear all about it.
This is Esther. She was a normal Jewish villager brought up by her cousin Mordecai. She loved God and she was very beautiful. The king of Persia met her and thought she was so beautiful that he would make her his queen. Esther did not want to be a queen. She lived her simple foolish life and she knew that the king did not treat her last queen very well. Nonetheless, she had to go. The king's men came and took her away from her family and brought her to the palace to live. Mordecai got a job in the palace, so she was able to offer some protection for Esther. This is Haman. He was the king's second in command, and he was very evil. He hated God's people and wanted them dead. Haman tricked the king into issuing a decree to kill all the Jews, men, women, and children. Every single Jew would be slaughtered on the 7th of March the following year. Mordecai was scared. Esther was scared. They wanted to save their people. Mordecai came up with a plan. She knew how much the king enjoyed Esther's beauty and thought she would be able to persuade the king to change the things to protect the Jews. Mordecai told Esther that she may have been made queen for such a time as this, to protect the Jews. Esther knew that she would have to talk to the king, but she was scared as the king often killed the people who came to him without being summoned. She asked Mordecai to send a message to the Jews in Persia to pray for her, and that the king will allow her to speak to him. After 3 days of prayers, Esther put on her best royal robe and went to the king. She was terrified as she approached the throne, as she knew she may have been angry, as she had come without being sent for. She walked up to him slowly and waited for him to hold out his golden scepter to show that she was welcome to him. Thankfully, the king was happy to see Esther. He held out his gold scepter and she wanted to speak to him. She asked the king to save her people, and the king made a new decree allowing all the Jews to defend themselves on the day that they were going to be slaughtered.
Hi again, welcome back to Online Jumpin 2020. Forky comes home. This is now day 2. Well, wasn't Esther super brave in her story today? It must have been so scary to go to the king, knowing that if he didn't feel like talking to you, he'd just have you killed. But she was a woman of courage and a woman of God. So she got all her people to fast and to pray and to ask God to help her as she went to the king. And as you heard in the story, the king made a new decree to save her people. He allowed them to protect themselves against the enemy. There's lots and lots of challenges for us all to face. And the Bible tells us that Esther was made for such a time as this. That she was made to face that challenge and to save her people. And we know that Bonnie made Forky for a special job too. To help her feel safe and to keep her company when she started preschool. And I believe that God made each and every one of you for a special purpose too. But part of that is by being friends with Jesus, asking him to be your special friend. Do that. You have to trust that Jesus died for you. Ask him to forgive your sins and believe that they're gone away. Then you can make him Lord of your life, and he will lead you and help you through all the challenges and adventures that you face. If you ask Jesus to be your friend, he will never leave you. He'll always help you, and he'll always listen to your prayers. So if today you want to make Jesus your special friend, I say you should do that. In the next video, which is a wee little reflection, spend that time talking to him and telling him that you want him to be your special friend. I hope you do. See you soon. Bye.
going to close my eyes and choose a button to help us pray. It is a black button. It is always good to start praying by saying a thank you to God. Thank God for something that is black. Buttons are really hard. In our story today, Esther had a hard thing to do. Are you facing any hard difficulties at the moment? Maybe you're worried about going back to school, or maybe still find COVID rules difficult, or maybe you're finding it hard to be with your brothers and sisters at home so much. Inside your own head, tell God what you're finding hard at the moment and ask Him to help you. Buttons are used to fasten clothes together. For the last wee while, we have all had to keep ourselves more separated from people we normally meet, but we are gradually being allowed to come together again. Think of something that is coming back together again. It may be family, a group like Scouts or church, or maybe even school. Choose one of these things and ask God to protect the groups from the virus and help in the following of the new rules. This button has 2 holes in it. Think of two people that you would like to pray for. Dear God, please help us look after such and such. Amen.
Thank you, Charlie, for that reflection. Next we have post worker Annika.
Postman,
Annika,
postman,
Annika,
postman,
Annika.
and his black and white cat. Early in the morning, just as day is dawning, he picks up all the post bags in his van. Postman,
Annika,
cat, postman,
Annika,
cat, postman,
Annika.
cat, and his black and white cat. All the birds are singing, and the day is just beginning.
Annika.
Feels he's a really happy man. Everybody knows his bright red van. All his friends will smile as he waves to greet them. Maybe you can never be sure there'll be knock, ring, letters through your door. Postman,
Annika,
postman,
Annika,
postman,
Annika.
and his black and white cat. All the birds are singing, and the day is just beginning.
Annika.
Kite feels he's a really happy man.
Annika,
Feels he's a really happy man.
Annika.
Kite feels he's a really happy man.
Hello again, I'm back with my cat Jess. We didn't get too many emails, so remember to email us at
jumpinpostservice@gmail.com.
to send a message or a picture to a leader or picture of your crafts. We did get one email though. It's to Andrew from Ben. You are the Mary to my Joseph, the David to my Goliath. You are the youth worker at Ballyholme Parish. Oh Captain, my Captain, from Gary Watson.
There you go.
Remember to send in all your letters. And next up we have our memory verse.
Now you are the body of Christ. Now you are the body of Christ. And each one of you is a part of Him. And each one of you is a part of Him. Yeah, you are the body of Christ. Now you are the body of Christ. Now you are the body of Christ. And each one of you is a part of Him. And each one of you is a part of Him. Yeah, you are the body of Christ.
Next up is our craft session.
It's time for craft with Rachel and Chris.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Craft. I'm Ruth.
I'm Rachel.
And I'm Chris. And today we're making a stress ball family.
We have already made one. This is the father of the family.
So this is what you need. So you might want to get a pencil and paper so that you can write it down. First of all, you need balloons. Second of all, you need any empty single-use water bottle or a funnel. Thirdly, you need flour of any kind. Not that kind of flour. This kind of flour. Such a good joke. Fourth, you need a spoon. And then you need a Sharpie, like any kind of permanent marker basically. And then you need wool, or you can use, because wool will be for the hair, so you can also use pipe cleaners. We've got pipe cleaners. You also need a pair of scissors.
Which we do not have currently.
And last of all, you need a tray. If you still have it in there.
Right, Bo Peep / Esther. Where does Forky want to hide? A. In the bin. B. In the treasure chest. And C. In the shoe. 2. Who died for us so that we could know God in our lives? Queen Esther. B. Jesus. Or C. Duke Kaboom. Great. How can we ask Jesus into our lives? A. Ask him to come into our lives and forgive us. B. Pray to God. Or C. All of the above. 4. Who do we hope is adventurous for God today? Bo Peep, Forky, or each of us?
Question 5. Who is made for such time as this, right now at this time? A. Esther, B. Forky, or C. us? Question 6. Bo Peep was A. Brave and adventurous, B. Bold and annoying, or C. Beautiful and angry? Question 7. What country did Queen Esther live in? A. Asia, B. Russia, or C. Persia?
What was the name of the man who thought up of a cunning plan to kill all the Jewish people? A. Hamish, B. Haman, or C. Harman? Wait, Harman? Question 9. What did Queen Esther ask all the Jewish people to do? A. Pray, B. Sing, or C. Dance? Question 10. How did Queen Esther save her people? A. Told the king, B. Ran away, C. Laughed. Bye bye.
My name's Michael. And my name's Sinclair.
And together we're
Michael Sinclair! Fresh out of Bexley. So, today's challenge. A pot noodle. Lovely, love a pot noodle. Although not the healthiest of things. But today's challenge, they'll be eating a pot noodle. Not cooked, not with boiling water fresh out of the kettle. No, as raw as WWE.
Hey! Go and clap for that, audience. Can I just say, we have people here today from Wyoming, USA.
The Faroe Islands.
From Kells in Northern Ireland.
Dagestan, Russia.
And
Chechnya,
from
Russia.
all around the world, because we've made it all the way to the BBC News, guys. Check it out. But anyway, the moment you've been waiting for.
Look at that.
Instead of a virtual drum roll, can everyone at home give a virtual guitar strum? Come on in the audience. Our first competitor is Charlie Niblock Hamill. Yeah, Charlie! Come on, Charlie, give a wave to the camera, good lad. So, Charlie, how excited on a scale of 1 to 27 are you for this challenge today?
Probably 28.
28? Well, that's what you like to hear, guys. And Charlie,
Yes, love it.
when was the first time that you fell in love with a pot noodle?
So actually it wasn't actually a pot noodle that brought me to noodles. It was at this very church, and we did a scouting activity where we had to cook on little pots, and we cooked super noodles in them.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely, folks? Isn't that lovely? And another guitar strum, please. Our next competitor is our very own Andrew Watson! Nice! He's in the camera! Yes! So Andrew, how do you feel to go up against the lean, mean, pasta eating machine, Charlie Niblock.
To be honest, I'm not confident. Charlie's raw pasta eating skills are legendary. So I think I'm in for a tough challenge today.
Have you ever, on All Things Theology, eaten a pot noodle?
No, I have not. I don't really like pot noodles.
Does he like them raw?
Also, to start an argument at home, ask between yourselves which is better, green pot noodle or the yellow. Definitely the yellow, definitely the yellow.
It's the red one.
So, folks, if you'd like to take your seats, Charlie, you sit here. We've got a bib provided. Andrew, you sit here. Another bib provided. We've got a lovely spoon for you. No, you don't have to have the sauce. You can add it if you really want for some zingy flavour. So, sit down, get your bibs ready, get your spoons ready. I will set a timer for 2 minutes. And our people here from Wyoming, I want you to give us a big cheer for who you want to win, okay? So, we'll start in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go for that, fellas! Go, boys! Go on, go on, Charlie! Look at that! Straight in there, folks. If you need, if it's really bad, spit it out the bin. You've got as long as you need.
Charlie's as tough as nails, just digging right in there.
Getting right in there, not thinking about
He's
it.
eating it as if it's a Sunday dinner.
Go on, boy! Give us a thumbs up if it's nice. Okay. Oh, Charlie's liking it, look at that. In the middle, in the middle. Come on, audience, we don't pay you for nothing. Come on! Come on, Andrew! Andrew! Charlie! 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 Cheers! Cheers! Come on, fellas, keep going. Come on, high five, Charlie. Go on, Charlie. Big mouthfuls. Come on, keep her lit, keep her lit. How's Andrew doing? How's Andrew doing? Oh, not well at all. Just keep her lit, please. Guys, while you're at home, we're thinking pie, 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 pie. Who'll get the pie? It's looking like this man. Lovely pie.
Lovely.
Come on, cheer for who you want to win. Yeah, Charlie! Give us an ow if you think Andrew's going to win. Give us an ow if you think Charlie's going to win. Give us an oh yeah if you think Andrew's going to lose. Oh yeah! Give us an oh yeah if you think Charlie's going to lose. Hey! Hey! Okay, guys, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 6 and a half, 6 and a quarter, 6, 5, 10, 9, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop! Okay.
Let's see.
Charlie below the second fill. Well done, Charlie. Okay. Show the camera. So, Connor, show the camera. Don't show the guys, though. Don't show our audience.
Yeah.
So,
go further away.
Charlie,
there was a clear winner
Andrew,
in this.
Charlie, Andrew, Andrew,
Connor,
Charlie.
Who is our winner in this challenge?
It was
guitar strum, please.
the beast of the east, the master of disaster, Charlie Niblock Hamill.
Hey! Charlie, come and give us a victory speech, please. Come on. Victory speech. Yeah. Charlie, as your prize, you get to take home this lovely bin, courtesy of IKEA. Lovely. Keeps all your household. Well done to Charlie. Round of applause at home for Charlie. Yes, well done.
Best
kids.
out here,
Thanks
like a
for the
man
applause.
standing in the rain, present.
Yes, sorry folks, don't want to get very wet. But anyway, so as we know, there is punishment when you lose, because Andrew's a loser. Okay, you're meant to join me, but anyway, hope you did it at home. And as punishment, as usual, Andrew will get a nice pie to the face. Come on, give us a pie. A bit more than that. Pie.
That's what I
That's more like it. So our very own Rachel Stockman is going to come out to pie Andrew. I still get out of the way and let the paistro get to work. Hey, paistro like maestro. 3, 2, 1. Boom! That's a good one. Give us a smile, Andrew.
Nice. Yeah. Thank you, Rachel. I would like to take this moment to thank my parents for raising me and for bringing me to this position. I'd like to thank everyone else for sneaking around and doing something. Stop causing. Oh no.
That was a great leaders challenge. Now get up on your feet because we're going to be singing My Lighthouse.
In my wrestling and in my doubts, in my failures, you won't walk out. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. In the silence you won't let go. In the questions your truth will hold. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Tomorrow brings. With each morning I'll rise and sing. My God's love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, you are my light, my lighthouse, shining in the darkness. I will follow you. To shore, safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore. Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storms. Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storms. Hey! Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storms. Fire before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storms. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. My lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore.
Hi again, I hope you had lots of fun watching us today. So good that you keep tuning in and keep joining us. Hope you had a great time listening to Forky and are joining him on his journey till he finds out exactly what his job is about.
Yes, awesome. So yeah, thank you for being here. Remember, tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. Can't wait. Looking
Can't
forward
wait.
to it.
See you then.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.